Welcome to This Is How We Create, a show that digs deeper into the creative life of contemporary artists of color. Discover what feeds their creativity and how they found or are finding their artistic voice. Through these intimate and candid conversations, you'll gain insights into the lives of creative professionals of color that are hard to find anywhere else. Hi, welcome back to This Is How We Create. My name is Martine Severin, your host. Today we're talking about turning your living room into a revolution, literally. You know those moments when you look at your space and think, ooh, this could be more. Well, Victoria Margaret Taylor, though you might know her as Dr. Margaret Burroughs, had exactly the same thought in 1961. But instead of rearranging furniture, she and her second husband, Charles Burroughs, turned their first floor into what would become one of the most important museums of African American history in the US. So, born in Louisiana, Margaret carried the warmth of the South with her when her family migrated north to Chicago. She took dreams and possibilities to Chicago's bustling streets. Through her second marriage with Charles Burroughs in 1949, she kept reimagining what it meant to be not just an artist, but a builder of dreams. At just 22 years old, she helped establish the Southside Community Art Center. This is a space where Langston Hughes might drop by to share a new poem. Gwendolyn Brooks could be typing in a corner. Young artists could find their voice right there at this community art center. Even the First Lady, Eleanor Roosevelt, showed up for the dedication. That center, the center we just talked about, it's still open, baby. Yes, and it is one of the 100 federal art spaces that has survived since it opened. Dr. Burroughs' story hit just a little bit differently. She understood that art isn't just about what hangs on the walls. When she looked at her canvas, she saw community. When she created a print, she was documenting history. When she wrote poetry, she was planting seeds for the future generations to come. So you see, Dr. Burroughs had this way of moving through the world that said, if you can't find what you need, build it. You need a space for Black artists? Build it. Need a museum to preserve Black history? Well, start it in your living room. A need to inspire young people? Write books, make art, teach classes. She went on to say, I just can see myself standing in front of a group of eager-eyed young Black people and not being able to tell them something very positive about themselves. Dr. Burroughs didn't just tell them, she showed them. She showed them through her lino cuts that captured Black life in its fullness. She showed them through her paintings that blended African heritage with the American experience. She told them through institutions that still stand today. And that's what I love about Margaret Burroughs. She didn't wait for permission to make history. She just did it. One print, one poem, one museum at a time. The DuSable Museum that started in her living room, yes, it's now a Smithsonian affiliated institution with over 13,000 artifacts. The art center she helped found, a national treasure. Her legacy, immeasurable. So the next time you're wondering, ooh, are my dreams too big? Just remember Dr. Burroughs. Remember how she turned her home into a museum, her community into a canvas, and her life into a masterclass in what happens when you refuse to think small. And maybe, just maybe, take a look at your own living room, take a look at your own house, and ask yourself, what revolution can you start right here, today? So that's it for now for This Is How We Create. This has been a mini episode where we get to chat about artists of color and we talk about inspiration as well as themes that happen on our regular big Mama Jamma episode on Wednesdays. Until next time, keep making, keep building, and keep dreaming. And remember that sometimes the biggest institutions start in the smallest of spaces. Bye for now. Bye.